morning, everybody. Thanks for coming out today. I'm glad the sun is shining. Otherwise, this would be a lot less fun in the windy cold. Welcome to another tour of the Housing Network membership portfolio. We're glad to have everyone come today, and thank you so much for the speaker and our other elected leaders for joining us today. The Housing Network is the trade association of nonprofit affordable housing developers and community development corporations working across the state who produce the majority of the affordable housing that you see in various communities. And what I'll say about our work and our members' work is that while this idea of affordable housing might seem one size fits all, it is really anything but. Every project that our members produce is attempting to respond to a local need by the people and to match the feeling and the aesthetic of its local community. And so we've been hosting a series of tours across the state to highlight the differences in that. We started out in Burrowville with a townhouse style, multifamily, child-centric development. We moved down to Hopkinton, where we worked on expanding a pocket neighborhood of homeownership opportunity that fit into the existing neighborhood. Then we moved into South Providence with multifamily homeownership development that had homeownership with attached rental. And today, this is the fourth tour in our series highlighting neighborhood revitalization effort that I'm going to let Linda talk about in a moment, that is really trying to bring back life and vitality through a 12-property revitalization effort, and we're at 44 Central today to highlight this particular portion. And with that, I will stop speaking and introduce our fearless leader in the General Assembly in the House, Speaker Shekarchi, who we have very greatly appreciated his leadership on this issue. I think we keep saying this and we mean it. Without your attention to this effort, we would have never made the progress that we're seeing today. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Melina. It's a great day, a little cool, a little crisp than we're used to, but thank you. I appreciate the kind words, but it takes a village. It takes a team. And I've got a great team in Josh Giraldo and Deb Valella who really care about affordable housing. I want to have some prepared remarks, but I want to emphasize a couple of things. We saw something last week, which is so critical, which is an affirmation that the work that we've been doing in the General Assembly and the critical investments we've made in projects like this behind me and throughout the state are what the people of Rhode Island want. The housing bond, the single largest housing bond in the history of Rhode Island, passed by an incredibly strong margin, nearly 75%. Communities not like Central Falls and Providence that have embraced affordable housing, but communities that fought affordable housing and didn't want to work with us, lost. Narragansett, the town council, which passed ordinances to thwart and override the housing reforms that we passed in the House, the entire council that ran lost. In Charlestown, the planning board, which is an elected official, resisted a lot of the changes. Those elected people lost their election. Two candidates who made their cornerstone of their campaigns against affordable housing. In Coventry, someone was running for state senate, a Republican, he lost. And in Warren, the council president who was running against June Speakman lost. So what does that tell you? It tells you that people of Rhode Island want affordable housing options. And I'm proud of that, and I'm proud of the team that we put together. We want to continue in the General Assembly to address this issue. It took us 30 years to get to this point. It's going to take us a while to get out, but we're committed to keep the ball rolling. I want to thank Melina, I want to thank Linda, because they're on the front line. Linda is the unsung hero of housing. She works, just puts her head down and works and gets the job done. So thank you very much. Yes, absolutely. Thank you, everyone who's made this project possible, and congratulations to Pawtucket Central Falls Development on this exciting project. This is exactly the type of development that we need more of in Rhode Island. It's mixed use, it's affordable, it's inclusive, it includes services and resources for its residents. We have a severe housing shortage in Rhode Island. That should not be a surprise to anybody. The reality today is that working families are priced out of the market, not just for home ownership, but for renting as well. In the last 5 years in Rhode Island, the prices of a single-family home have nearly doubled. The rents at 44 Central will be affordable. and that's fantastic. For 30 new families who live here, as well as for the 32 families who are already here and who won't have to worry about being priced out of the market. For too long, Rhode Island has not done enough to make sure that we have enough safe, affordable homes for everyone who wants one. In fact, we're dead last in the nation for a number of years for new construction. That is unacceptable. I really want to appreciate and recognize the efforts particularly made in Central Falls. I want to call out, she's not here today, but Mayor Rivera, who recognizes and has helped us and been a good partner in this community, and the Central Falls City Council as well. It is only when local governments work with us at the state level that we get good things done. And this is a shining example of it. Thank you very much, and it's my pleasure to introduce Linda. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thanks, Speaker. Good morning, good morning. Welcome to 44 Central Street. 44 Central Street is behind us, and we're going to go on a tour in a few minutes, but I wanted to give you a little brief introduction of PCF Development and who we are. So my name is Linda Weisinger, and I'm the Executive Director at PCF Development, and we're here today to do a neighborhood and development tour of 44 Central Street. 44 Central Street comprised of 25 residential rental homes behind us, as well as 2 community commercial spaces. One of the community commercial spaces will be a new homeownership financial education center that'll be open and available to community residents to learn about financial education. And we also have another community commercial space available as well. We're really excited to be here today and to sort of provide you an insight into affordable housing. PCF Development is not just building homes, but we're strengthening communities through thoughtful planning, partnerships, and community engagement. PCF Development has developed over 250 affordable homes to date, rental apartments that we own, manage, and are all in Pawtucket and Central Falls. We also have developed, as the speaker mentioned, around affordable homeownership. We also have a robust homeownership program, and we sold over 150 homes through our homeownership program. Just this week, we sold a single-family house in Pawtucket. So again, doing both rental and homeownership, addressing the need of the housing crisis in Rhode Island, both on the affordable rental and homeownership side. Central Street is an innovative development, again, that brings 62 new affordable residential rental homes to Pawtucket and Central Falls. Again, 25 here, but this is only one of the 12 sites that's part of the entire Central development. So there's 5 units we're building right across the line in Pawtucket, and then there's 10 scattered sites around Pawtucket and Central Falls that we're also renovating, including one house directly in front of this building, right at 442 High. So you'll see construction work going on there as well. So it's really making a great impact on the community, the neighborhood, and residents who need quality, affordable housing. So again, I want to thank Speaker Shekarchi for supporting, leading the effort around housing in Rhode Island. His dedication to affordable housing, community development, economic opportunity has been instrumental in making projects like Central Street a reality. So thank you, Speaker, for your leadership and continuing to address a real critical need in Rhode Island. We often celebrate groundbreakings, and I know many of you were here in June when we had groundbreaking right across the street to celebrate this development, and we also celebrate ribbon cuttings. But I think really what we're here today is to celebrate progress and really celebrate the transformation of blighted, abandoned, vacant properties into a higher use, which is quality housing developed by PCF Development. As we look forward to the future, the revitalization of Central Street represents more than just new homes. It's a testament to what we can achieve when government, developers, and community organizations come together to address the needs in the state's housing challenges. So we're excited about what's to come. We're excited to show you and talk further about this specific property as we walk in and do the tour. And I would just say that, I think that one thing that we also want to talk about and highlight is specifically around the affordability component, but also the accessibility component. And that's really important for us as an organization. So we'll talk a lot about the features. I do stand here representing PCF Development, but it's not just me, it's the entire team. And we have the best team around, and a team who's worked together on numerous low-income housing tax credit deals for years and years and years. And without Ed Wojek as the architect, Craig Sutton from Stamp Corporation as the contractor, and our own team, Kim Pereira, Director of Construction Project Management, that's our success, is working together, talking through challenges, figuring out solutions, and creating housing. And we've done that for decades. PCF Development is celebrating our 35-year history next year. So we've been doing this for 35 years, and we look forward to doing it for another 35 years at least. So thank you all today for joining us. Thank you, Speaker. Thank you, Melina, for attending and really making housing such an important focus in Rhode Island. So we can go on in a tour inside. We do need to wear hard hats. So